All right, we've turned a little more foresty. We've got a river here, but this is a great example of defenses. These are anti-tank barriers, and they're lining pretty much the riverside. So I guess they're protecting the town. I can never understand which direction the barriers are supposed to be directed. So if somebody knows, certainly put a comment down. One side has got a slope. It looks like the tank would roll up that and get stuck up on top. So I assume that the direction is toward protecting the town. The tanks would be stuck here. Yeah, it's a pretty good example. I've seen these randomly, and I think I filmed them a few times, but this is the first kind of long. This is the modern meaning last century, the defense mechanism of the 1900s. Instead of a full retaining wall, which obviously wouldn't do anything against modern weapons, you have this to combat the tank aspect. Fully believe, despite the fact that the Russian-Ukrainian war is going on, using weaponry from the 1900s for the most part. Yeah, they got drones and they got cruise missiles, but they got tanks. And tanks to me are a dead weapon because of drones. They're so easy to take out, and that's exactly what's happening. Is whether it's rocket launchers, which didn't exist in the 1900s per se, or drones, which definitely didn't exist until the very end. All right, here are some more. But the river, or the side stream, there's a lot going on here, and I can't explain it. So clearly the water's continuing to be directed to the side of the main river. And we've got some more protections. Given the direction that those are, it's clear to me that these are all guarding the town behind me from somebody coming up, or an invading army coming upstream, upriver. All right, there's no mistaking this. Talk about good protection for your suburban home. This is clearly a machine gun nest. What is fascinating is there's screws in here ready to go for screwing down a machine gun. And these bolts up here, I don't know what's going to go on top of here. I assume some sort of a protection or something else, but this is a thought out plan for sure. Wow. Would not want to be coming upstream, that is for sure. And this, I assume this barricade is going to walk with us all the way down to Lake Geneva. Holy cow. That's pretty cool. I mean, cool. Okay, so when I say cool, I am so against war. Like, there's very few things that I am more adamantly against than war. Another machine gun nest. That being said, I love understanding things and the processes around stuff, which I'm sure I've mentioned 100 times. And this is very thought out, purposeful use of resources for a specific purpose. I would love to see that manpower and financial resource be used for something non-military. Clearly. But this is what we got. And I do think that the military process, as much as everybody loves to joke about the oxymoron of military intelligence, there is a lot of intelligence. It's the same kind of intelligence of big government. Things take a long time, there's red tape, there's bureaucracy for a reason. And sometimes the reasons aren't good, sometimes the reasons are. But I still have my garbage picked up. I still have running water and electricity. I'd like to put the internet in as a utility so I can say, and I also have internet. These are things that, you know, there's food in the grocery stores. Like, you know, the only reason I can hike is that the staples, the necessities of life are taken care of. I don't need to worry about that. I got a liter of water in my backpack, and I know that I'm going to be able to refill along the way. And I have no food. I got a couple of energy bars. Aside from that, you know, I'm just placing my comfort. I'm not going to die if I don't get food today, but I'm placing my comfort in the reality that society works. The society works, in my opinion, because of a lot of these embedded systems and processes. It is too bad that you know, you get your occasional leader that needs to make their mark in history through negative means, because that's crap. I mean, clearly nobody goes to war for the people, because the only people who suffer are the people. So you don't go to war for the people, you go to war for your own history, your own legacy. And you know, if you're part of a government that doesn't have the checks and balances to remove that kind of a leader, that's gonna be a problem. Well, I think that's good. Enough military talk for now, and we've gotten some good views of this town approaching the water. The water meaning Lake Geneva. So I'm going to tune off, and I will tune in again when we hit the lake.